Welcome to Wildcat Science with Mrs. Haugo. This is Advanced Science and we are in our water unit, studying Why is Water Weird? Part 2. So we left off learning that water can move against gravity. And how is that? So you can see in this picture that water is bubbling up over the top of a graduated cylinder or a beaker, and it is indeed working against the force of gravity that wants to pull it down. So two reasons: water has high cohesion and water has high adhesion. So cohesion is the binding together of liquid molecules by hydrogen bonds. So cohesion is water molecules binding to other water molecules. And adhesion is the clinging of liquid molecules to another substance. For example, the clinging of the water molecules to the glass right here. And then this water molecule binding to this water molecule by hydrogen bonds, that's adhesion. So water will bubble up in a having to do with cohesion and adhesion together. Let's take a look at a picture that helps illustrate this. So we have a water molecule clinging to something else like glass, that's adhesion, and a water molecule clinging to another molecule, that's cohesion. And this would be a hydrogen bond. So why? Why does water do this? Water has lots of hydrogen bonds, and hydrogen bonds stick water molecules to each other, so that would be cohesion. And then they also help stick it to other polar objects, and that would be adhesion. Okay, also, water has high surface tension. Well, what is surface tension? Surface tension is the measure of how difficult it is to break the surface of a liquid. So if you have a liquid and you put something on the surface, like a paperclip or something, the measure of how difficult it is to break that surface tension is the surface tension. As you can see, there's a water strider, and it uses the high surface tension of water to walk on water. Why does water have high surface tension? Well, water has lots of hydrogen bonds, so it likes to stick together, so it takes a lot to break that surface of the water, because water would rather stick together than let other things in. Also, there is capillary action. So capillary action is an effect where liquid is pulled up a thin tube against gravity. So water is pulled up by adhesion and cohesion, and that creates the effect of capillary action. So this is like if you have a thin glass tube, a capillary tube, the water likes to stick to the edges of the glass. We know that's adhesion. And then one water molecule pulls up the next water molecule, that's cohesion, and then the water travels up this little tube. So we can see the example of some water moving against gravity here in this picture. So if you have just food dye in water, and you put celery in there, and then celery would have xylem. If you remember back from biology, xylem and phloem tissue, and xylem are these conducting vessels, conducting tubes in plants, and they would be very thin, and they let water go up and down a plant. So the water moves by cohesion and adhesion, and we would call that capillary action in plants, like the stalk of a celery stalk. So that is why we are seeing red and blue and vibrant green leaves there. So a question for you is, what is the implication of cohesion, adhesion, and surface tension of water? Some things we're going to be doing in class are the Penny Lab, and also we're going to be getting into our into the textbook Biology Campbell 5th edition, and we're going to be reading all about water in chapter 3. So the question you should be able to answer at the end of this section is, why is water weird? All right, I will see you next time. Bye.